Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Victor Martinez plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as the Rays claim victory over the Orioles 6-5. The victory extended their incredible run of consecutive games with a win. The Toronto Blue Jays swatted 4 home runs in this one as they got the win in extras against the Bronx Bombers 7-5. In other Blue Jays news, shortstop Tony Fernandez will be out of action for a few days according to team reports. They're calling it a bruised leg. The Red Sox completed the long 4-game sweep as they took down the Seattle Mariners 6-5. It was their 7th straight victory. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 11-2. The Braves held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-2. The Washington Nationals launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the Brewers at home 7-2. The Chicago Cubs smacked 15 team hits as they bested the visiting Padres 11-4. The St. Louis Cardinals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 3-2. In other Cardinals news, left fielder Tyler O'Neill has been placed on the 10-day injured list. He has a broken arm. The Rockies swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Giants 7-5. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Dwight Gooden gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
First pitch, 7-10.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Fouled away. The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And immediately the Rays now have to deal with a real burner standing at first base.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack. But chalk one up for the offense on that.
Stepping in now, Derek Jeter, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. The average coming in at 266, 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Now a move over to first, runner back safely. The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Soriano gets his lead at first, nobody out. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. The 2-2. Popped him up. Martinez is under it. 1 away.
Batting third.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's slugging over 600 coming into play. That's a lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs, a lot of doubles, and a lot of balls in the gap. That doesn't come easy, and he has really impressed a lot of people so far this year.
Next to hit is Alex Rodriguez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Now a throw over to first and the runner back. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Here it comes on 0-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Well, that was certainly a tough play and worth taking another look with Show Track. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. At the plate now, Clint Frazier, as he'll take a look at ball one. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2-1 the count. The set and the 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Payoff pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. Nothing in the Yankees half of the first. Tampa Bay's first set of swings back after this on MLB Network. Dwight Gooden is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So now here is Ichiro Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Berra gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
To the plate now, Carl Crawford, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The average coming in still over the 400 mark. 26 home runs and 79 RBIs. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in a proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Carl Crawford becomes out number 2 this inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down.
Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. White is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and up steps Don Mattingly.
Number 23, Don Mattingly.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The windup and the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Very weakly on the ground. And another foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
The
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
In now, Yogi Berra. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-0 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Berra, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's quickly 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Here comes the 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Roger Maris popped up. And no one will track it down. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two and one.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Alex Rodriguez.
Not shortstop, Alex.
First pitch of the AB on its way as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Rodriguez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Batting fifth.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
At the plate, Rusty Dog, as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Up next, George Brett. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A pitch on the way.
Ball. Count 2-1.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Fouled off. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 23 homers and 76 driven in. The 1-0. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's belted high and deep into right center. You can kiss it goodbye. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Rays move in front now 2-0. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Batting 8.
Into the box
The
now,
catcher,
Victor Martinez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. We'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. So stepping in is Roy White. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2 balls and a strike. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready now is Alfonso Soriano. He singled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate. Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Hit hard to third. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Digging in will be Derek Jeter. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Two and two. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-0.
We're back now as the Rays are preparing for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better.
Leading off,
safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Wow.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Brandon Lau is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Now a swinging bunt. Fastball well outside.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now another 2-2. So a full count now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he fouls this one off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Ichiro Suzuki struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball. 1-1. Has to barehand it. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen. Eight games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least one base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Suzuki leads off first with one away. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And the runner back in standing. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Rays Strand. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Alex Rodriguez. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Crawford is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Clint Frazier.
Now it'll be Clint Frazier. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, catch it back.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Smoke toward the hole, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Don Mattingly.
Don Mattingly will bat next, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. One there on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Rays 2 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now at the plate, here is Alex Rodriguez. Grounded out in his last at-bat.
Shortstop, Alex Rodriguez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Here's another 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. 1 down.
The designated hitter, number 4, Rusty Dog.
So the next to bat will be Rusty Dog. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, George Brett, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Yogi Berra.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number one. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Next to hit, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Now to the plate, here is Roger Maris. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And it's fouled away.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
First pitch on the way. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. The 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So now to the plate, Victor Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Harper stands at second with no outs. fouled off. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
In now, Brandon Lau, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Misses, ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in now, Ichiro Suzuki. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
The 2-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Harper rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
The center fielder, number 14, Carl Crawford.
At the plate, Carl Crawford swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rays will settle for just the one. So now to the plate, Roy White. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
1-0 the count. Pulled toward right center field. In comes the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
So next to hit is Alfonso Soriano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
1 out, nobody on. The ball and 2 strikes.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And that misses 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here's another 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Suzuki will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Next up is Derek Jeter. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
The 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail in this one 3-0. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll
And
have the
leading up
opportunity
for
to
the
kick
Rays,
things off as we
the
begin
first
the
baseman,
home sixth.
Anthony Rizzo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The batter number 13.
Next will be the cleanup hitter,
Shortstop,
Alex Rodriguez.
Alex
Flew out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Into the box now, Rusty Dog, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. To short. Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They lead it 3-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination, Alex Rodriguez. First delivery to him. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Change up low, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty, one man out. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 2-2. Fouled away. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With a 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Full count still. Once again, a 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Crawford is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 23, Don Mattingly.
Next up, Don Mattingly. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the 6th inning, the tension starts to calm a little bit out in that bullpen, where you only have to get 6 or 7 outs, not 8 or 9 outs. So a job well done so far.
Count remains at 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Left side, but well foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, still down 3-0. Zach Britton will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the third baseman, George Brett.
Third baseman, George Brett.
And now the first pitch. unable to find the zone with the slider.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
On the ground to third, reined in. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
The left fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First delivery to him. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. And now pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's 1 for 4. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now the pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Ready with another 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Popped him up. Berra shading to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Victor Martinez.
So next to bat will be Victor Martinez as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
This guy loves hitting right-handed against left-handed pitching, hitting over 350 on the year against left-handed pitching.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Right side, fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Moving off to the Yankees, the catcher, Yogi Berra.
First offering on its way. Yogi Berra stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well. And then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
1-2. Here it comes. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Popped him up. Martinez moving to his left, and he makes the play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 3-0. Aroldis Chapman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Aroldis Chapman.
Now at the plate, Brandon Lau. He's 0 for 2. In the ball game so far.
The second baseman, Brandon.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. Now Ichiro Suzuki singled in his last at-bat. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
The center fielder, number 14.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Carl Crawford. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases into the box. Anthony Rizzo. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman. Fouled off. Lau, the runner at third. Suzuki over at second. Crawford at first with no outs. Another one sent foul. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Soriano onto the grass, but he can't get to it, and this might clear the bases. 1 run scores, and he is in there.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
As a look, now the pitch. Alex Rodriguez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
None out, runners at first and second. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Mattingly is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
The designated hitter, number 4, Rusty Dog.
Cam Bedrosian takes the mound to try to get out of this mess.
Now pitching.
There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 47, Cam Bedrosian.
Rusty Dog will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. There's 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. The Rays lead it 5-0. Andrew Kittredge comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So here is Roy White. He flew out in his last debut. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And there's ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1 and 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So his day is fully over as you get a look. Look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
Suzuki is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 2.
Next to stand in is Derek Jeter. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And he can't track it down. A base hit. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Tampa Bay took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Dwight Gooden earns his 8th victory of the season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Dwight Gooden racked up 12 strikeouts, but still ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.